Imagine marrying into these families. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we are counting down our picks for the top 10 strongest parents in anime. For this list, we'll be looking at the characters in anime who aren't only bordering on overpowered, but also have sired children of their own at some point. Whether they're actually a decent parent or Dr. Phil material is up for debate. I'm Todd Haberkorn, and I have major daddy issues, so this will help me reflect on my broken and dark past, so that I can embrace my flawed history and become the masked vigilante this city needs.
Let's get ready to Mojo!
Are you gonna grow up to be a brave fighter like your dad?
Well, Chi-Chi doesn't let him train.
Number 10, Umi Bakugou Gintama. His strength is unparalleled throughout the cosmos, with the blood of the Yato allowing him to punch his way through any enemy that squares up to him. While he certainly managed to pass down his killer instinct to his kids, his fear of losing his edge prevented him from acting as a true father to either Kamui or Kagura. A choice that would later come back and bite him in the A when his son developed an obsession with killing him with his own hands. How's the price of power working out for you? Number 9, Mamako Osuki. Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks? It can't be easy having a mother who is leagues above you in what's supposed to be a self-fulfilling fantasy adventure. Trapped in virtual reality with Mommy Dearest, Masato can only watch in horror as Mamako instantaneously becomes the most OP character in the whole game, while also having to deal with how her never-ending purity has made her beloved by all. It may be frustrating, but at least she's got your back, bud. Number 8, Muzan Kibutsuji, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba.
私に何か用ですか? 随分慌てていらっしゃるようですが。
He's the alpha demon who can read your every thought, turn bystanders into monsters with just a scratch, and will kill you without a second thought unless you dedicate your entire being to a sadistic and self-imposed godly persona known as Scientology. Wait, that's a different thing, sorry. Eh? He's also got an adorable girl who has no idea her papa is a shape-shifting demon with a really bad attitude. Acting as his camouflage, Muzan's human family might give him the illusion of decency, but then you see him slaughter his own soldiers, and you're reminded that this guy is evil right down to the marrow.
お前は私が言うことを否定するのか?
Number 7, Isshin Kurosaki, Bleach. I'm home.
You let your guard down!
While we never got to see the true extent of his Shinigami abilities, anyone who can send Aizen flying by just flicking him on the head has got to have some serious skill. While thought to be just a goofy widower, in truth, Ichigo's dad was a veteran member of the Gotei 13, strong enough to not only slice apart something like Grand Fisher with absolute ease, but also make the Lord of Hueco Mundo work up a sweat himself during the final battle at Karakura. Though he might have managed to clean house faster if he had just activated that damn Bankai of his.
Remember this. You should never judge your opponent by the size of his Zanpakuto.
Number 6, Silvazoldak, Hunter x Hunter.
思えば、お前と親子として話をしたことなどなかったな。
Well, if you're going into the assassin profession, you couldn't ask for a better role model. Like the rest of his clan, Silva put the sake of the mission above all else, willing to kill anyone in order to ensure the family reputation remains top-notch. Oh sure, he had a nice bonding moment or two with Killua about friendship and all that, but this is still the same guy who crushes chimera ants like melons and is more than happy to teach his kids killing techniques as soon as they learn to walk. He's a career man through and through. Number 5, Dio Brando, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Turns out that in between his resurrection and climactic battle with the Joestars in Egypt, the vampiric meme lord decided to take a little visit to Italy, met a young beauty, and ended up creating the next generation of JoJo in the process.
スタンド能力が最近になって目覚めた証拠なのかもしれない。何かのきっかけ。例えば。
While absent from Giorno's childhood, given how he was trying to take over humanity and all that, there's no denying the gang star has quite a pedigree, since for all his narcissism, Dio is no pushover, as anyone who contended with the time-stopping power of the world well knows.
ならばしょうがない。死ぬしかないな、ポルナレフ。
Number 4, Endeavor, My Hero Academia. He's on the cusp of standing as the world's greatest hero, following on from All Might's retirement, a symbol for all to look up to, a defender of the downtrodden who can call upon hellish flames to smite all evildoers. He's also the worst excuse for a father you're likely to meet.
あれはいずれ貴様をも超えるヒーローにする。そうするべく作った子だ。
His marriage, his children, all tools to be used to secure his position and prove his superiority over All Might. So much so that abuse was just par for the course at the Todoroki household. It remains to be seen if he'll burn brightly now that his time in the spotlight has come way earlier than expected.
こんな形で認めんぞ。
Number 3, Big Mom, One Piece. Two things you need to know about Lin Charlotte. She has a lot of kids and zero mercy. As one of the 4 emperors, this colossal spinster spends her days expanding her influence, arranging tea parties, devouring innumerable amounts of sweets, and ripping the souls out of people who piss her off, only to then create sentient weapons and servants out of them that she can use to crush everyone else. Throw in the fact all her offspring are powerful in their own right, and all of a sudden staying on Mama's good side becomes less about politeness and more about staying alive. Number 2, Naruto and Sasuke, Boruto, Naruto Next Generations. Much like wine, these two just got better with age, at least from a jutsu standpoint. With their volatile adolescence far behind them, these former frenemies not only got themselves hitched to their childhood sweethearts and had plenty owed ninja kids of their own, but also went on to become the 2 most powerful shinobi of the new era.
Naruto, 久しぶりに暴れるのか?
ほんの少しな。
Between Naruto's newfound mastery over his personal tailed beast and Sasuke dual-wielding the Sharingan and the Rinnegan, not even pale mini-gods stood much of a chance. They're at least a tad better than Orochimaru in the fatherhood department. Oh! Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
さあ、目覚めよ。すべての生命繊維よ。本来の姿となり、この星を覆い尽くせ。真羅高潔、絶対服従。
完全な存在になったつもりだろうが、どん詰まりなんだよお前は。
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Goku. You naughty boy. Dragon Ball Z.
He's my son. Your son? Pretty wild, huh?
While his parental accomplishments can be debated, even when compared to someone like Vegeta, this Saiyan has at the very least saved billions of other children 10 times over from the threats beyond the stars. Whether he's facing off against intergalactic tyrants, competing against gods, or trying to prevent the universe from being erased, Goku's legendary strength has proven time and time again to be more than enough to decimate all who would impose their destructive will against his planet. Now that's a papi you can be proud of.
Hey, there's nothing to be ashamed of, son. It's okay.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.